Hi, my name is Tammy Fournier, and I'm a GOAT ambassador with Plexus. I am super excited that you have joined our Sip See today. My friends Tammy Sides and Kim Phillips are super pumped. But before we begin sharing our testimonies, I want to share the FDA disclaimer. This Sip See is hosted by Plexus independent ambassadors and not by Plexus Worldwide. This statement has not been evaluated by Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. Before Plexus, I was a mess. I struggled with health issues such as weight gain, swelling, soreness, blood sugar balance. My sugar cravings were through the roof. I was a sweet tea drinker and it was out of control. I was addicted to sugar and I was miserable. My energy was completely gone. I found myself tired all the time. I didn't want to do much of anything. Sleeping through the night was unheard of. Getting up 2 or 3 times a night was normal for me. Tossing from one side to the next, worrying about everything. I had seasonal sickness with nose and ear drainage. My head would be pounding. I would have to escape to a quiet room just to feel better. This list goes on and on. I was unhealthy and knew that I was overdue in making a change to become healthy in every area of my life. Since Plexus, I have had such a difference in my health. I have lost 40 pounds. I have sustained energy that lasts throughout the day. I sleep so sound at night. I wake up feeling refreshed. My ear infections are completely gone. I have control over cravings and I have the willpower to say no. I feel happy, grateful, and blessed. Plexus is not a quick fix, a magic solution, or a diet plan. It does provide me, though, with tools that help my body become healthy from the inside out. Better overall health makes it a lot easier for me to make better health choices. I thank God first for allowing me the opportunity to begin this journey and Plexus for having products that work. It is simple to drink pink and it tastes so great. Plexus Slim is a delicious raspberry, lemon, watermelon flavored power packed health drink our body has been waiting for. Slim is only 5 calories with no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or colors. It's sweetened with stevia and comes in 30 single packs for on-the-go convenience. It's gluten-free, 100% vegetarian, and non-GMO. Slim features a premium microbiome activating formula that contains ingredients clinically demonstrated to improve gut health and promote weight loss. Feed your gut with beneficial prebiotics, support a healthy glucose metabolism, and lose weight. I love the fact that it's not just about losing weight, but it's also about being healthy. My journey is just beginning, and I'm so glad I made the decision to start. I'm sharing my story with you in case you suffer from similar things or know of anybody that does. I care and want you to find the good health that I have found. So many people are getting their lives back with these products. Maybe Plexus can help you too. So now I'd like to turn it over to my friend Tammy Sides.
Hello guys, I am Tammy Sides. I'm a nutritional health coach and a Gold Plexus ambassador. And I'd like to start today by telling you my story. I started with exhaustion. I'm talking about bone tired exhaustion. When you get up in the morning and your feet hit the floor and you just don't know how you're going to make it through the day. I was a child care provider at that time and I had 5 children. Well, no, ma'am, I'm sorry. I had 8 children and had no time for being tired. But I think what really broke the camel's back was when my body was aching and my feet hurt. My feet hurt so bad that I got really scared that in 5 years I wouldn't even be able to walk. I'd be in a wheelchair. And at this point, I decided I have to do something. And my sister-in-law had been talking about these products that would give you energy and help you with inflammation. And I really had done those kind of things before, and I didn't really want to do them again because they haven't helped, but I'm desperate at this point. So I decided I'd give it a try. What could it hurt? In 2 months, I could get my money back. So I just decided this was the route I'd go before I went to the doctors. And you got to remember, I'm a skeptic, and I really think this is going to be a brain game, and I'm just going to think I feel better, and it's not really going to be the case, so I'm slow. But I will tell you, at the end of the 2 months, I had to face the fact that I felt better. I really felt a lot better. I had energy. I was sleeping at night. And it was just starting to feel just really pretty good. So I continued on. But what really, really changed everything was the day I was taking a walk. And I just stopped in my tracks with the realization my feet don't hurt anymore. Didn't know why, but I got a newfound interest, I guess you would say. At this point, I decided I really wanted to figure out how natural supplements and foods could change so much. So with Plexus's help, I was able to pay for a 1-year program to become a nutritional health coach and discover why foods and nutritions heal and how they could change everything. And so at this point, I got to change my career and my path in life. And at this point, I started being able to share with people how they could get the most out of their life and get the best potential, how they could fuel their bodies that God had given them with the natural foods that would help. So I guess what I really want to tell you is I hope you'll join us for the next 7 days and learn a little bit more about how these supplements can help you with your sugars and your inflammation and how foods can help you. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I sure hope you'll join us. And now I'll turn it over to my sister-in-law, Kim.
Thank you, Tammy and Tammy. Tammy and Tammy. Thank you for joining us today. I do want to just tell you a little bit about my story as well. Have you ever had highs and lows? Like your sugar, when you ate something really sweet, your glucose would, I guess I was so sleepy sometimes. I used to be a paramedic, and this has been going on my whole life. I was a paramedic, and I worked 24-hour shifts, and sometimes I could eat an apple. That's natural sugar, but I could eat an apple, and it would go so high I was scared to death to drive the ambulance at night. So my partner had to do all the driving. And then I would have these lows where I would get so jittery, so nervous, and so weak, I just had to sit down. Never diagnosed with one thing. The doctors thought I was crazy, but it was real. It was real to me. Sometimes it was debilitating. It affected my job. I had highs and lows and sinus drainage. I have had sinus drainage my entire life. And when I started Plexus, I was under a lot of stress. My life had taken a turn, and I was under a lot of stress then. With that combination, it was pretty bad. But like Tammy said, exhausted. I was spent out, depleted completely. And I worked a hard job. I was not a paramedic anymore. I worked at an urgent care 10 to 12 hours a day. And it didn't matter how much sleep I got. It didn't matter if I slept 10 hours. You know, when I was a paramedic, I know what tired is. I worked 24 to 48 hours. And sometimes, you know, I would be tired, sleepy when I came home. But, you know, I could sleep overnight and I'd be fine. But this was different. This exhaustion was different. It was daily. It never got any better no matter what I did. So my friend called me and she said, hey, come over to my house. I want to show you something. So I went over and she talked to me a little bit about the pink drink that Tammy told you about earlier. So I started drinking the pink drink. And I had some pretty bad detox when I first started drinking it because I was so unhealthy. It took my body a little bit to get all the junk out. So, but anyway, after the detox, I began to feel better. It probably took about, the detox took about a week and then another week, and I started noticing that at work I had a little pep in my step, and that was wonderful, to not be completely exhausted anymore. And the highs and lows, I do not suffer with that at all. Before, I could not eat for like 3 hours and I'd be shaking. But now, like, if I forget to eat and we're on a trip or whatever, I never get that anymore. I don't have the highs anymore either. Of course, I have decreased my sugar consumption quite a bit. But the Slim has changed my life. It has made me a better person. It's made me think about my health, and it's made me be able to, I was a sugarholic. I loved sugar. And with the Slim, it curbs that sugar craving so much that just last week, my granddaughter had made a cake and I actually threw out half of a cake because nobody here would eat it. And I didn't eat it. So that is a major accomplishment. That's life-changing to me. That really is life-changing for me. So, but we wanted to come today and just tell you a little bit about what this pink drink's done for us. So I hope you've enjoyed our testimonies. And I do want to say that if you tune in today, that we are going to give away a 7-day trial of the pink drink. And if you will go back to who asked you to jump on this Sip and See and tell them that you watched this and give them the code word freedom, we'll put you in a drawing for this 7 days of Slim. And we are going to have a 7-day closed Facebook group that we will add you to. It starts the 16th, and all you need is this pack of Slim, or you can order your own from whoever your sponsor is. So again, thank you and have a great day today, and bye-bye for now.